Well, you guys, I think that we might have found it. I think we just found the best car money can buy. That's not a supercar or a hypercar, but ladies and gentlemen, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, today we are doing a review on the 2019 Mercedes E63. Faison, what do you think? Oh, it's the S. This is the S. This is the big mama daddy. That didn't make any sense. I'm so excited, dude. So what's going on, you guys? Riley here. Today I'm with Faison.
What's up, guys?
And today, like I said, we're taking a look at the E63S. Now, this car literally does everything. So you want to go fast, this has that. You want four doors, this has that too. You want some of the newest tech in the business, this also has that. I mean, I'm trying to think, what does this not do? This rivals supercars in terms of power. 0 to 60 times are around like 3 seconds, which is just insane for a sedan. And I mean, it literally does everything. So before we have some fun with this thing, let's go ahead and do a little walk around and talk a little bit about it so we all get familiar with it. So horsepower number 603. Torque 627 pound-feet of torque. So that's good. Like I said, 0 to 60 is around 3 seconds. I would assume the quarter mile would probably be pretty similar to a Hellcat.
11 flat, probably.
Yeah, probably around 11 flat, which is plenty in a nice, you know, four-door sedan. This car is all-wheel drive, which really helps those 0 to 60 times. You got some super meaty brakes, you got some badass wheels, you got a super awesome paint color. And dude, it literally is perfect. This is so awesome, and I'm so grateful for the owner for letting me review his car today. I will show you his Instagram right now, because please go follow this man. He needs every bit of help he can get after letting me do this. I mean, I feel like I need to just go, I don't know, buy him a yacht or something. Now, this is definitely not one of the most flashy cars out on the road, which I think goes to this car's advantage. I mean, it's just very kind of subtle, and it's so unsuspecting. You would never think that this car has as much power as it does, or that it can do the things that it does. And I mean, just looking at it, it's super clean. The body lines are super nice, and you know, it's definitely a modern looking vehicle by all standards, but still, definitely, you look at it in one glance, you're like, yep, that's a Mercedes. But damn, that's a nice looking car. So under the hood of the E63S, you'll find a 4-liter twin-turbo, twin-scroll V8 that produces 603 horsepower, 627 pound-feet of torque. Mercedes, all of their engines are hand-built, or at least for the AMGs, so you have a hot V pattern, as they call it. So right there are the two turbos, and then you have the cylinders on both sides of the turbos. So pretty fancy design there. This is also mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and as I said, it is all-wheel drive. However, you can configure it to where it's just rear-wheel drive. This car has a different race modes, a drift mode, just pretty much anything you want to do in a car, you can set this up to your liking. Now, while the exterior of this thing is super nice, the interior is what gets me and is what I'm a complete sucker for. Look at this interior. I mean, how do you compare to this? How do you know, if you're BMW or you're Audi or you're anybody, how do you compare to this? So let's go ahead and hop in. We'll take a look at everything. So to begin, you have dual 12-inch screens. So you have one right here, which would be your gauge cluster, one right here, which is like your navigation system, radio, menus, all that fun stuff. The steering wheel, flat bottom, and it's kind of like flat sides as well, perforated leather. I mean, it's just so nice. You have this nice little wood trim everywhere, fancy little clocks. I mean, it's just so beautiful in here. The nice upgraded speaker system, it's the Burmeister. Right. Burmeister speakers, which sounds amazing. We just kind of listened to it a little bit on the way over here. The seats, it's leather, but they have Alcantara like trim on them. So on the sides, the bolsters will move with you as you're taking corners. I believe these are also the massaging seats. So if you want to massage while you're driving down the road, you can do that. You got the panoramic sunroof. So you got the main one here, and then the one right back there for the rear occupants, and then the back seat, plenty of room, and also leather Alcantara. I mean, it's just so beautiful in here. I'm at a loss for words here. So let's go ahead and bring it to life, and we can kind of show you some of the cool menu settings. So it starts up in its quiet mode, nice and refined, not gonna, you know, piss off the neighbors or anything in your nice Mercedes. But then if you go down over here and you hit this mode, flip it down a few times, we'll put it into race mode, as you see right there. And then that automatically puts your exhaust in the sport mode. And now just listen. Now coming over to the middle screen here, so you have navigation, radio, media, phone, Mercedes Connect, vehicle. That's what we want. And then through the vehicle, how do you work this thing? Oh, like that. Got it. So you have different stuff for the seats, climate control, dynamic select, and track race. That sounds good. We want that. Warning: use this on racetracks only. This looks like a racetrack. Works for me.
It's a track pace, not track race.
Pace, race, same thing. All right, so going through here, track race, drag race, telemetry, drag race. Yeah, let's do that. Accelerometer, sure, that sounds good.
Acceleration.
Only goes up to, it's the accelerometer though. That's what it does.
True.
So we're gonna go to the history, see what the owner has done in this car. Da 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 da. 3.1 seconds, 0 to 60. That is insane. The one before that was 3.2. I guess that's the only two he's ever done. And 3.2.
What's crazy is 146 feet is a slower speed. 147 feet is a faster.
Right. But regardless, 3.1 seconds on your second 0 to 60 in this thing. That is just insane. And it gives you a little graph there to show you how your pull was. I mean, this thing is absolutely beautiful. You can also configure this screen to however you want it to be. You can see your boost over there, your horsepower, your torque. You can configure the whole screen set up to be whatever you want. Cadillac Q, you should take notes on this. That's how you make a little touchscreen dial that works. Shots fired. You also have one of my favorite things in any car, a heads-up display. But we're gonna show you the little customization thing for the screen. So you can do it as that setting, or you go down to the progressive one, which I really like the progressive one. I think that's super cool. And then I don't know how well you can see it up there, but that's your heads-up display. Once again, you can configure that to however you'd like as well. And I mean, just how do you get bored of this car when you're driving around? Like it's so nice in here. All right, now I'm 5'11", so I mean, I'm not a giant, but let me go ahead and sit in the back seat here and see how comfy it is. I've got the driver's seat how I would like it, and I'm sitting here all comfortable, and I've got almost a full hand of knee room here. And I mean, this is a really comfortable place to be. I'm a fan. Yes, thank you. I would say driver, but you're in the passenger seat.
It does have the self-driving stuff though.
Yeah, so it's kind of
they call it like Distronic Plus, and then like advanced driving, where pretty much you'll stay in this lane.
Right. You have to like touch the steering wheel ever so often,
yeah,
right?
So they can't do the full autopilot kind of like Tesla yet, because I don't think they've been through the whole testing process. But it will pretty much stay in its lane. I don't know if you felt that. Yeah. Were you in my mom's car when we did that?
Yeah. It's weird. So very weird.
Same concept, but this is again on a way larger scale.
Also, for those who care, you have a nice little wall plug back here and a 12 volt. So no skimping on anything. You got a nice little center armrest for the rear with some storage, and nice cup. Whoa, that's a fancy. What the heck is going on here? That is the weirdest cup holder I've ever seen. All right, Mercedes, I see you. Stutter. Something most people will not ever talk about is the trunk space in this thing. So it automatically will open for you, and then automatically will close for you as well with the button up there. But look at how big this trunk is. You can fit all kinds of stuff back here. I mean, this car does everything. I can't say enough good things about it, and I haven't even started driving it yet. I'm so just in love with this thing. So starting price on this car is about $104,000. So I get it, that's a lot of money, but at the same time, you get a lot of car for that. I think they can be configured all the way up to like 140. This one's probably somewhere in the 130 range, 135, I would guess. This seems to have pretty much every option except for, I believe, the carbon fiber package and the carbon ceramic brakes, which really you don't need either one of those. And like, you could sit in this car for about an hour and just continue going through menu settings and just find more things. Like, where did this come from? Who knows? Like, you could, it's just insane how much technology is in this car. Stop laughing, it's crazy, dude.
Who knows?
You look down here, you got 2 cup holders, wireless charging, USB. I mean,
that's probably the smartest place to put a USB.
That is actually pretty cool.
Like, where has everyone else been?
And then if you close it, it looks all nice and fancy here with just the wood theme kind of continued, and AMG.
The IWC clock.
I would assume that's probably, I don't know, 40 grand for a clock. But yeah, I think that's enough looking at everything for right now, guys. So let's go ahead and put the GoPros on the car. Let's take this thing out for a little drive and see if it drives as good as I'm hoping that it will. Because if it does, your boy's gonna take out a 100-year loan from the bank. So the owner of this car, Matt Gray Everyday on Instagram, first off, thank you. But he has also instructed me to test out the launch control and race mode on this car. So we'll do that in a little bit. But first, I want to test out comfort mode and just see how, you know, comfortable this thing can be. I mean, it's a Mercedes, you would expect it to be. So kind of first impressions here, visibility in this car is like perfect. The seats are kind of freaking me out because they're like hugging me every time we turn. It's like getting all like touchy-feely with me. Buy me dinner first. We're sitting here right next to a major freeway, and there's like not much road noise, not much noise from the outside. We can't even hear the freeway. We just kind of hear a little bit of road noise, but yeah, I mean, it's very isolated from the outside. The interior is super nice, super comfortable. Everything's soft touch in here. The steering wheel, this is probably my favorite steering wheel I have ever felt. I mean, I love how it's a flat bottom, and also the sides are flat as well. And then you have kind of like perforated leather, and then a middle little stripe to keep you going down the center. So everything right now is in pure comfort. I mean, the steering, the exhaust, the suspension, it is pretty darn comfortable in here. I would love to just sit here and just cruise. There's like not a worry in the world. There's an Audi right here that if we wanted to, we could absolutely destroy. Oh, he was checking us out. He's like, damn, I should have bought one of those. You see that? He looked over like, damn.
Put it in cruise control. So use the second lever and pull it down.
Second lever.
And pull it down.
This
not the one that adjusts it. There should be a small stem.
No, not on this one.
Oh, actually, it's right here. So set it.
So is it gonna drive for me right now?
It should. You feel it.
Oh my God, the steering wheel just turned. That's freaky.
See it? So it's following this line right now.
Whoa, 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 what the freak? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Turn it off. All right, let's go ahead and put this thing in loud mode, race mode.
We'll go sport plus.
Sport plus, that seems good.
Yeah.
That's a good starting point.
See how quick the shifts are.
Yeah, we'll test out the auto shifts, see how those are. Oh, that's really fast.
Oh my God.
It feels almost like a dual clutch. It's very good.
So Mercedes, I don't think they even call their transmissions dual clutch. It's kind of like the GTC. I think they call it like the speed shift trans or whatever it is.
Right, so it's very similar.
I think it is a dual clutch. They just don't want to call it a dual clutch because there's no way that it should be shifting that fast.
Internet warriors comments will let us know for sure, but it is very nice. It's so fluid. Like,
how was that just spin to the seat?
Oh, I know. I wasn't expecting that much like initial grunt on it either.
I saw 600 horsepower, I think.
Did you?
I think so. That's pretty fast.
Dude, that is plenty. Like, it'd be fun to tune it, obviously, just because we're, you know, crazy. Yeah, like, why not? Yeah. But at the same time, you got to take a step back and be like, that is plenty of horsepower. You really don't need anything more than that. I mean, sure, it's fun, like when you get in, like, you know, race cars or whatever, but like this for a daily driver, this is perfect. I mean,
they're in manual mode.
Yeah, manual. What is this? Second gear?
30 roll.
Second gear. Yeah, we'll slow down to 30.
The puffs.
I know. All right, let's send it.
I definitely saw 600.
The initial bite,
it spun a little bit.
I didn't really feel it spin too much, but it just like throws you back, and you're just like, yeah, I'm staying right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna look so funny. My double chin's gonna come out. I don't even care. It's worth it.
And I seriously think that this is probably one of the best cars out there that you can buy that does just a little bit of everything. It's also extremely fast. I want to say that I would take this car over pretty much everything I have driven on this channel. I mean, obviously, like the McLaren and stuff like that, they're, you know, a better sports car, a better
C606.
Yeah, a C6ZR1, or like I haven't driven a Viper yet, but I'm sure that, you know, I'd probably rather have one of those if it was give me the choice. I would rather have this than a Hellcat. I mean, I know this is double the price, but I would
not really nowadays. I mean, the Hellcats are what, 70 grand?
Oh, well, yeah, new.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, so like a red eye would be about 80 or 85 or whatever.
And then you can't tell me the quality on the red eyes anywhere close to this.
Well, and most of the time, if you can afford an $80,000 car, you can afford a $100,000 car. Yeah. There's not a huge difference there. So, I mean, really, so BMW in the same price range, you're looking at an M5?
Yeah, which we'll do a review on. So
yeah, we will take a M5 out for a review and see how that compares to this. But I mean, it's got to be a damn good car to come even close to this. This is just insane.
This. My buddy that got the M5 went from this car to that.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Why?
He's a Beamer guy too. Like
Okay.
he's had both. I mean, he's had a lot of cars.
So if you watched one of my recent videos when I said that I considered selling my Mustang to someone recently, the car that I was actually going to buy and still may buy at some point, if it's not this one, would be this car's little brother, the C63. So basically Mercedes models, you go C, E, S class. So the C class is like the smallest sedan version. I would get the sedan. So a little bit smaller than this, but overall very similar interiors, kind of a similar layout. Obviously it's a lot cheaper than this car. On the used market, you can find them anywhere like in the mid 40s, which to me is a complete bargain for that car. It's like 500 horsepower, and then obviously you step up from that car, go to this one, and then if you want, you can go to the S class, which is just like a way bigger, way bigger back seat and stuff like that if you need it. But I was seriously considering buying a C63, which, looking at it, it probably wouldn't have been the best for YouTube, but as an overall like car, I feel like that car would be a really fun daily driver. Still haven't driven one, but after driving this, I think I would have made a pretty good choice. This is just next level. Good job, Mercedes. Those shifts, dude.
It's got to be a dual clutch.
Oh man, this just like changes your perception of like every other car on the road. Like you just hope and want every car to be this good, but they're just not. Oh, I need a better job.
Me too. At least I get to work on these cars.
Yeah, it is fun being around them as much as we are, but damn.
I can't say thank you enough to our buddy Jonathan.
Yeah, huge thank you.
This is just mind-boggling. Like, it puts into perspective everything Mercedes is doing right now.
You know what? Launch control right here. Oh, brakes are freaking good. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Whoa, that's sick. That's a lot.
Oh my god. What just happened?
What? We just did that in a four-door sedan. I think that's the fastest 0 to 60 I've ever done in my life. I'm dead ass serious right now. This is probably like the best car for the money that you can buy. I mean, I know it's a little bit more than like other stuff that's typically on this channel. Usually we're reviewing stuff in like usually like 60 grand's usually about the limit, because like a lot of other stuff out there is just unaffordable for a lot of people, and I get that. It's unaffordable for me. But realistically, like if you have some money and you can stretch your budget or whatever, I seriously can't think of anything else that I would rather have in this general price range that does the things that this car does. Obviously, you know, if you want like a sports car or whatever, Viper, that's totally what I would pick all day. But like, if you want room, 4 doors, whatever, that it does not get better than this.
I say we try it one more time.
You want to do it?
You can do it.
You don't want to?
Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to Faison Car Reviews.
How's it going, everyone? This is Faison back at it again.
Now you forgot the what's going on, guys?
No, that's you.
I know. The driver, take me away. Are you gonna test out the 0 to 60?
Yes.
Lit.
Jonathan, if I beat you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, put this thing in the 2s, let's do it. But I mean, seriously, when these cars go down into the used market, how could you not pick one of these up? It's gonna be hard to beat it. Oh boy, brakes.
Pops.
All right, 0 to 60, let's test it out. Get in the 2s. 3.15.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did I beat his time? I think it's 3.16.
I don't know, did you?
I beat his distance.
141. You beat his distance by 5 feet? Is that right? 6 feet.
I beat his time.
He had 3.16. You put a 3.15 on there.
Sorry, Jonathan. I don't know where my phone went. I don't care.
Oh, I found it. It's in the back seat. What are you doing back there, little guy? This just goes to show you that horsepower is not everything. I mean, 600 horsepower, it's a lot, but it's not as much as most cars that put down 0 to 60s with this time. It's how you can put that to the ground and utilize all that power.
What sedan does faster 0 to 60s than this? That's what I'm curious. Comment below. If you know what sedan does 0 to 60s faster than this stock,
not many.
let us know.
Jonathan, once again, thank you very much, sir. This has been an incredible experience for both of us here, and hopefully
you can't pick it up tomorrow.
yeah, we're gonna keep it for the next 2 weeks, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching this and getting a little insight into some European muscle on the channel. That's a bit of a change for once, but like I said, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully we can get some more European stuff on the channel and have some more fun. But
yeah, let us know in the comments below what you guys want to see.
The M5?
I mean, of course, the M5 is coming soon. Like,
yeah.
That's for sure. But what else do you guys want to see? I mean, Riley's getting to the point where he's got access to a lot more cars nowadays. You do, and it's of course, keep it realistic.
But like I said, guys, thank y'all for watching the video. If you ever need anything, vehicle wraps, ceramic coatings, paint corrections, whatever, hit this guy up, Mob Auto Boutique, and we will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys.
Bye.
As Brothers on Wheels would say, good car.
Very good car.
Very good car.